A beautiful day for basketball. Let's put it that way. Glad to have you along. Glad you got us locked in. 1480 WHBC and WHBC.com. We talk about how the Tigers travel. Good gosh, Lima Senior brought the city.
Yeah, there's a lot of red on that other side of the court, but there's a lot of orange behind us, so this crowd is going to be into it tonight.
We're going to step into the center circle. Ellen Stearns for Lima. Gio for Massillon. If the gym is a rockin' here at Wright State, don't come knocking, folks. Ball in the air, slapped around. Jackson controls. Gio taps it back to Isaiah Lamb. Lamb to Gamble. Left elbow to Jackson. Jackson looks for the backdoor cut. Got his man. Nothing there, though. Back out front. Fade is Thigpen. Go! Knocks down the three, and Tigers jump out quickly. We are underway here at Wright State. Final four. D2 semifinal between the Tigers and Lima Senior. Pass back to Sean Foster. He'll jack the three. Won't go. Long rebound into the hands of the Tigers. Now down low, back cut, corner, Thigpen, head fake, flyby, three in the air. Did he walk? Nope, he didn't, but missed the shot, and the rebound comes down to Ellen Stearns. Stearns flips it over to Willie Foster. Willie, top of the key. Willie, line lane, finish left hand, he missed it. Rebound Gamble. Braylon with a run out for the Tigers. Across the timeline, between the circles to the left side. Now Braylon surveys the flow, goes left elbow, kicks it into the corner, into the hands of Isaiah Lamb. Now they skip it into the corner. Xavier Williams skips it across the rim for three. Rebound ricochets out. The Lima Senior. Here comes Sean Foster again. Deep three, left side. Jackson off the rim. That's no good for Noah Simpson. But a long rebound to Sean Foster. Sean now in the lane. Here's the spin by Stearns. Puts it up. Got it. Foul. Gamble tried to come in backside and help, but he got him on the arm before he got the ball.
Yeah, wait to see who the foul was. The ref had his back to us.
Gamble came in from behind. He was fronted, though, by Gio down low. Let's see who did get the foul.
They're going to give it to Gio, his first, team first.
All righty. Stearns at the line. Three-point opportunity, falls short. Tigers still up 3-2. 6:22 to go in the first. Thigpen across the timeline, right sideline, sees an opening. Line lane, flips it up, glass no. Stearns a rebound. Outlet pass to the left side to Simpson. Simpson down the lane, flips it up, glass rim, won't go, and he's fouled. Well, we're going to see this all day. This at times will resemble a track meet, baseline to baseline. Neither team waste any time pushing it down court if given the opportunity.
So that foul's on Xavier Williams, his first, team second already.
And at the line, Noah Simpson, the 6'1 junior. He pops in about 14 a game. Shot up on the way, and no good. We didn't have a lot of cumulative stats for Senior, but I'd be interested to know what they shoot as a team from the charity stripe.
Well, so far they're 0 for 2.
And see if it's 0 for 3. Rattled the rim on this one, got it to go. Tied up at 3. 6:07 to go here in the opening quarter. Xavier Williams pressed and pinned into the corner on the inbound, and boy, Senior jumped out on it quickly.
Yeah, Lima's running a full court trap now.
Inbound will be Braylon Gamble right in front of us. Snaps it down the sideline, going high to get it Thigpen. He sees an opening down the line, the lane, the finish. Won't go. Rebound Gamble put it up on a foul before he got in there. Actually, Jackson put it up, but won't count.
That was an incredibly athletic kick there by Thigpen. They threw it over the top of the press, and he got up high to grab that ball away from that Lima defender.
So Jadis line left. Shot on the way, and shot no good. On the year, and this has been a very consistent number on the year for the Tigers. As a team, they shoot 66% from the line. Now, Jadis, a notch better than that at about 67%. Let's see if he knocks down number 2. Couple of dribbles, rolls it around the fingertips. Ball on the way, and good. Jadis with 4 in the game. That's all the Massillon points he has thus far, and they're up 4-3. Here comes Lima on the run. Down the lane, flipping up a wild one, won't go off the glass. Stearns knocks it out, but the shot missed by Amari Addy. Was he fouled, though, or do they say inbound?
No, it was knocked out of bounds by Massillon. Will stay Lima's ball.
All righty. And inbounding will be Addy. Does so to Stearns. Baseline right, back to Addy. Out around the left elbow extended. Pulls up the dribble, looking for help. Flips it back out front to Willie Foster. Willie crossover. Willie into the left corner to Noah Simpson. Now the deep three left side. Off the rim and no good for Sean Foster. But shot put up and in by Noah Simpson. 5-4. Lima Senior. Back to the other end into the corner. Here's the drive. Jadis Thigpen or Xavier Williams missed it. They save it in bounds. Ball in the backcourt. Foster goes after it, but it's saved for Massillon by Isaiah Lamb. Now into the corner again. Jackson baseline. Jackson floater. Glass got it. Boy, nice balance by Gio Jackson, taking the hit off the baseline and finishing off the window for the three-point opportunity. Tigers up 6-5.
Yeah, he went right into the chest of Lima's big man, Ellen Stearns. Drew the foul. Now he's looking for the old-fashioned three.
On its way, he converts. Tigers 7, Lima Senior 5. And Senior on the attack. Here's the handoff to Addy. He's out between the circles into the hands of Willie Foster. Foster to the far sideline. Hands it off to his brother Sean. Now Sean, fadeaway three. Front of the rim, back of the rim, but cleaning things up down low. Ellen Stearns, nobody blocked him out. Tied up at 7. Quickly back to the other end. Gamble missed it. Jackson got the rebound, put it up, got it. Tigers back up 9-7. Down the lane, floater, 5-footer. Nobody came up the lane to get in the way of Amari Addy. Now an inbounded pass by the Tigers. Off the full court pressure, they toss it out of bounds. We're tied up at 9. They're right at center court, or just across center court, we'll say. Noah Simpson will toss it in. Into the backcourt for Senior. In the lineup. Oh, I've got a 13 here. I don't know who that is. Try to find that. Bob will look on the computer here. Roster changes on numbers for the kids here for Lima coming into this game. Now he goes with the drive into the lane. Tries to get the low to Stearns. Picked off by Gamble. Tigers on the run the other way. And taken out of Gamble's hands from behind. Gonna hand it off to Addy. Addy between the circles, left to the right hand, right to the left to the sideline to Noah Simpson. High pass taken away. Gamble flies into Ellen Stearns. Just a good aggressive play trying to get to the ball. Just Stearns got there first.
Number 13 is Jeff Williams at third. He's 12.
He's 12 on the program, so he's now 13. Jeff Williams the third. All right, we got it. Thank you, Bob. Stearns will check out. Into the lineup, Deshad Greer, a 6'3 senior. Inbounding Addy into the backcourt to Noah Simpson. Simpson crossover to the right hand. He has Jadis Thigpen out on him. Nice bump by Thigpen. Now the step back by Addy, partially blocked by Thigpen. Xavier Williams gets a loose ball, runs it down. Xavier now runs it up with the left hand. Tosses it back over to Gamble across the timeline to Xavier. Xavier between the circles, 25 feet straight out. And the handoff now to Isaiah Lamb. Skip a pass cross court, tipped out of bounds, and just a little miscommunication. And luckily for the Tigers, good effort that didn't happen on the steal for Lima. Thigpen comes out. Let's see who checked in here. Oh, Terrion Wells in the game. Terrion solid season 2 at about 9 points a game. Working around the perimeter. Xavier Williams, deep three. It's an air ball. Rebound's going to be ripped down on the miss by Demarion Grave. Now taken away down low by Braylon Gamble. No, take it back by Terrion Wells. Was he fouled on the rebound? Or did he step out? Yep, he stepped out. So inbounding for Lima senior Sean Foster. Tosses it into Simpson, who hands it back to Jeff Williams. Williams now to Simpson. Straight away into the hands of Deshad Greer. Now they pass it left box. Nice move down low. Window won't go. Rebound put up and put in, and foul is Willie Foster. Boy, nice hang time by Willie, who missed it and grabbed the missed shot while he was in midair and kissed it off the window. That puts Lima up 11-9. What is that little cartoon there again?
That is a Spartan.
They are the Spartans. All right, at the line.
Yeah, that last Massillon foul is on Gio Jackson. That's his second.
Whoa. Well, we've seen foul shooting woes as Foster bangs that off the rim. Back the other way. Gio Jackson puts it up, won't go. Rebound, ripped down. Right is John Greer. He's double teamed. Now he gets out of it, lost the dribble. He hands it back to Noah Simpson. Ball on the floor again on a nice opportunity. We got a 10-second call, but a timeout. Whoa. Timeout on the floor. Getting crazy here. Senior over Massillon 11-9. Back after this timeout.
When it comes to protecting your business, trust the team that's been doing it right since 1988. Advanced Industrial Roofing in Massillon delivers professional industrial and commercial roofing and architectural sheet metal services you can count on. Fred Horner and his crew are proud supporters of the Massillon Tigers. From Advanced Industrial Roofing in Massillon, go Tigers.
We are back at Wright State University. Dan Belford, Bob Jeffries, you at home. Pleasure to have you along inside the radio with us. It's been a frenetic pace thus far, 11-9. Spartans and the Tigers. Yeah, and the Spartans up by that 2-point margin.
Yeah, I'm glad they called a timeout so I can catch my breath here. Trying to get
Tell me about it. There is no time to blink in this game whatsoever. What's the old saying? Don't look down at your popcorn. You're going to miss something.
You'll miss 3 plays.
You will. Out front again for the Spartans. This is Williams. Deep three by Foster. Got it! Sean Foster knocks it down 20 feet straight away. 14-9. The Spartans pass down court, picked off, but Gamble saves it inbounds. Tigers in the lane. They kick it back out to Xavier Williams. Trying to run it down as Jadis Thigpen throws it back to Senior. Foster kicks it back out left side. Wide open three. Go! Noah Simpson from deep. 17-9 Spartans. Tigers up court, almost knocked out of bounds on a great defensive play, stepping in by Sean Foster. And the Tigers just need to settle down a little bit. Jadis Thigpen will inbound. Far side of the court, right at midcourt. And he's looking at his team saying, all right, guys, let's just calm down a little bit. Pass inbounds to Isaiah Lamp. Lamp back up to Jadis by half court. Jadis, here's the move. Down the lane, finish right hand. Glass won't go. He's fouled. Good aggressive move by Jadis. Saw the opening and did not hesitate.
Yeah, this if he makes one of these free throws, this will end a 10-0 run by Lima Senior.
Wow. Jadis, deep breath. On the year, 67% from the line. High arcing shot off the side of the rim. Steps away to retow it. Sean Foster sitting down for Lyman Senior. Also, Noah Simpson. And Jadis Thigpen for the Tigers, looking to trim the lead to 7. On the way, too hard. Ricochets out to the right corner pocket. Running that down is Jeff Williams. Williams, right hand across the timeline. Thigpen comes out on him, flips it quickly over to Amari Addy. Now between the circles to Jashad Greer. Mr. Official's right in front of him. Head fake, fly by, pass into the corner to Willie Foster. Now he's looking to make a move. Good job by Xavier Williams to push him off the spot. Now back out front to Addy to the right side. Deep three in the way. Off the side of the rim. No good for Addy. A lot of banging going on down low. A Tiger hits the deck and a foul will be on the Spartans. Who took the hard fall? Xavier? I believe so.
Jashad Greer picks up the foul. Both teams with 4 fouls, so they'll be in the bonus if they get one more here with the 1:08 left in the first quarter.
After the bump, Xavier's going to take a seat, just catch his breath. Get inbounding the ball. Terrion Wells will toss it into Lamp. Isaiah with the right hand across the timeline. He'll be met there by Jeff Williams. Pressures him over to the sideline. Here comes the trap. Knocked it out of his hands. No double dribble call. Now pass to Garner, who's in the game. Back out to Gio. Gio flips it over to Isaiah Lamp. Lamp left elbow extended. 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Isaiah sees the opening. Isaiah to the baseline, in the lane, in trouble. Back out to Jadis Thigpen. 37 seconds on the clock. Thigpen trying to find space. Thigpen spins in the lane. He walked, but we're going to have a foul. Boy, he took a spin, a pivot dribble, totally out of control, and luckily he got bumped before they called the travel.
Yeah, it'll be a number 13, Jeff Williams. Team fifth, so he'll get 2 free throws. He's only 1 of 4 from the free throw line, so he'll need to hit these 2 to trim this lead.
We're stuck at 17-9 here in the first quarter. Jada's first attempt looks good. It is.
So that ends the 10-0 run.
Here we go. 7-point lead now, and Thigpen can trim it to 6. Sean Foster back in the game, as well as, let's see here, Corian Haithcox is in the game as well for the Spartans. Second attempt, got them both. Thigpen with a nice first quarter. Massillon down now by 6. 27 on the clock. Lima Senior on the attack. Final 4, Division II semifinal. Massillon and Lima Senior. Thigpen playing tough defense on Noah Simpson. Simpson out by half court with 11 on the clock. Thigpen challenges it through the legs of the dribble. Crossover. They kick it back to Sean Foster. 5 on the clock. Skip pass to the left side. Here's the deep corner 3. Off the rim. Won't go. But a whistle and a foul, or they're going to say the buzzer sounded.
That's quarter.
Buzzer sounded. Shot was missed by Noah Simpson. 1 in the book, 17-11. Back after this timeout.
Looking for a realtor who truly knows Massillon? Meet Tanya Maddox, a lifelong resident and proud graduate of Massillon Washington High School. Whether you're buying or selling your home, Tanya's honest, hardworking, and dedicated to getting results. From Massillon to Tuslaw, Navarre, and beyond, she knows the market and puts your needs first. Tanya Maddox, helping you find the perfect place to call home. Call 330-209-7854 to get the process started.
Looking for a meal that really satisfies? Head to Cameo Grill, home of the legendary 1-pound Cameo Burger. We're talking big flavor, cooked just right, and built to handle even the biggest appetite. Start your day with the famous breakfast specials, like the crowd favorite German fries. Crispy, hearty, and packed with flavor. And if seafood's calling your name, don't miss the shrimp basket. 21 perfectly deep-fried shrimp, golden and delicious. Cameo Grill in Massillon. Come hungry, leave happy.
All right, commercial made me hungry. Get old Cameo cheeseburger.
Oh, I love it.
I'll be happy with that. We settled for a fine Final Four hot dog. That's what we settled for. How about that? Anyway, belly's full, ready to bring you the second quarter here between Lima Senior and the Massillon Tigers. Tigers down by 6. Aggressive game on both ends of the court. Both teams are pushing it. Both teams a little tight at times, but it has a lot to do with some pretty intense defense by those teams as well. Here's Sean Foster for the Spartans. Flips it back out front to Noah Simpson. Pass down low to the big fella. Put the ball on the floor. He's tied up. Jump ball. Xavier Williams went down low. Reached in. Took it. And Ellen Stearns' possession arrow is going to stay to the Tigers. Not the pass you want to a big kid. It's 6'7". Down by the ankles. Not his fault. He had to get down there with the little guys and try to scoop it up. So here come the Tigers in the inbound. They get it to Terrion Wells. Skips across court to Thigpen. Jadis line lane finish. Right hand block. Noah Simpson got it. Ball on the floor. Still alive. Jump ball this time. It's going to come back to the other way. It'll come back to Lima Senior if it is a jump ball.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Boy, Big Ben had an opportunity, but all of a sudden it just closed as he got close to the bucket.
Well, the one lineman defender tried to take position to take the charge, but he just sidestepped him.
It's like he sidestepped him in midair.
Yeah, he's got incredible body control.
Doesn't he, though?
Basket.
Fun kid to watch.
He's a heck of an athlete.
Pass inbounds to Amara Addy. He will bring it up across the timeline with the left hand to the right. He'll be picked up by Isaiah Lamb. Now they flip it around. Work it to the left wing. Coming up with it, Sean Foster. Straightaway three. Ricochets off the rim. Big fella puts it up and got it. Ellen Stearns, great position, great rebounded finish. 19-11 Spartans. Back the other way. Into the corner. Jackson with a drive. Reverse layup. Got it. Wow. What a play by Gio. Now the inbounded play. It looks like the Spartans stepped on the line.
Yeah, Stearns, as he is trying to inbound pass, the Massillon defender cut it off, and then he put his foot down and tried to repass it, but that's a no-no.
19-13 off that Jackson reverse layup. Trim the lead to 6 again, but the Tigers forced a turnover. They inbound into the corner to Williams. Xavier down low, puts it up, glass, good. Nice body control, got the big man under the bucket, got him under the rim, and he couldn't do anything about it. 19-15, Tigers back within 4. Sean Foster, right elbow. Sean Foster almost lost the ball, did lose the ball, got it into the hands of Stearns, and they're going to say Garner the last to touch it. He might have an argument there. Inbounding will be Foster. For the Spartans, looking to get some movement here. Gets it out to the left wing. And trying to fight his way for help is Addy. They get it down low to Willie Foster. He had the shot blocked. I was doing my best to look around 2 officials on that one. That's one of the trappings of sitting courtside. So inbounding far side of the court in the corner pocket is going to be Sean Foster. He triggers it way out front into the hands of Noah Simpson. Noah looking for some movement. Wants a big foul out front to start to pick, and he does. Jadis fights through it, though. Now jacking the three, right side. Garner knocking him to the floor. Was Noah Simpson. Tigers get the rebound. They're coming the other way. Xavier Williams across the timeline. Flips it back with a one-hand to Jadis Thigpen. 6 minutes, 1 second remain in the first half. Thigpen step back, 15-footer. Go! Got the defender backpedaling.
Second three of the game for him.
He nails it. 19-17. Lob into the corner. Simpson, the drive, loses it. Gets it to the left side. Deep three. Ricochets off the rim for Amari Addy. And the rebound comes down to Xavier Williams. Spartans up by 2. Tigers with the ball and a chance to tie or go ahead. Raylan Gamble sees an opening. Down the lane, flips it up. Got it! And he was fouled. So Gamble ties it up with a runner off the left side with a jump hook, if you will. Got it to go. Got the contact now at the line for the and one.
And that was for incredible body control. I mean, he extended that left hand and just flipped it up there. I don't know how it went in.
No kidding. Gamble up, got it. Tigers take the lead back, 20-19. Clock running, 5:19 to go in the first half.
And Massillon on an 8-0 run now.
Here's Amari Addy. Addy back over to Jeff Williams. Williams down low. Big fellow rams it home. Ellen Stearns, the sophomore. Little two-handed thunder. Give the lead back to the Spartans at 21-20. Ball taken away from Gamble. Quickly down court. Sean Foster, line, lane finish. Good. 23-20. Lima senior. Xavier Williams the other end. Taken away from behind. Quickly down court they go. Willie Foster tries to get it down low to Ellen Stearns, and luckily Garner got back to tip it off his hands. I thought he did touch it last, but I guess not.
Good hustle by Gardner to get back. Otherwise, that was going to be another Stern stump.
Timeout on the floor. We're back after this timeout.
First impressions don't start at the handshake. They start with what your team is wearing. At Liberty Screen Printing and Embroidery in Massillon, they can help your business look as professional as it performs. From polished golf shirts and sharp button-downs to branded apparel your staff actually wants to wear, Liberty makes it easy to outfit your entire team. Call today for a free consultation. 234-249-0290. And remember, if it ain't Liberty, it's just laundry.
Honey, look at this kitchen. It's perfect.
Yeah, but what about the schools and the price?
At DeHoff Realtors, they know finding the right home isn't easy. That's why their experienced team helps people like you every step of the way. So you don't just buy a house, you find home.
This is it.
Thanks to DeHoff, we found our forever home.
DeHoff Realtors. Visit DeHoff.com today or call 330-499-8153.
Back at Wright State University. 4:38 to go here in this first half of play. Whistle on the inbound by Amari Addy, and let's see what happens.
It's going to be on Marcus Gardner.
All righty.
His first. I believe that's only Massillon's first team foul.
On the floor for Massillon, Xavier Williams, Isaiah Lamp, Terrion Wells, Marcus Garner, and Braylon Gamble. Here comes the inbound, way up top to Sean Foster. He's doubled, so he gets it back over to Addy. Addy down the lane, tied up. We got a jump ball.
Oh,
yeah, we do.
Great defense there.
Reaching in and tying them up was Terrion Wells. And the jump arrow will stay possession for Massillon. Checking out of the game will be Amari Addy. Back in the game. Let's see who came back in.
Gio Jackson came back in for Massillon.
Yeah, Massillon came back in. Here's Jada Stigpen. Fires one up court right off the hands of Gio Jackson out of bounds, but they're going to say the Spartans touched it. Now they're having a conversation. That's what I thought. It looked like Gio. It was a bullet pass that went behind him. And when he tried to just pivot to get his hand and get control, it just skipped off his fingers.
He used his best wide receiver skills, but unfortunately...
didn't come to surface there, did it? A little different ball altogether. Jeff Williams now tied up. Left side, Sean Foster. Xavier Williams out on him. Sean, stop, pop, three. Off the rim, bang, and ricochets out to Braylon Gamble. Here comes Jadis Thigpen at the other end. Jadis, line, lane, spins. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay inbound, though. Looks like it went off the foot of Jeff Williams. Jeff Williams is 5'5" sophomore. This is shades of Muggsy Bogues out here, man. He is everywhere. Good stuff. Out front they go to Isaiah Lamb. Tigers down 23-20. Right side, Jackson. Line, lane, Jackson. Got it! Great drive and kiss off the window with a left hand. Tigers trim it to 23-22. Spartans on the attack. Drive off the left side and count it. And Xavier Williams, I believe, got the foul. That was a heck of a move by Willie Foster. Could have jacked up a three, and he saw the opening and just put his head down, went after it.
Yeah, that was Xavier's second foul.
Oh, they're going to say foul on the floor, so he did not get it. All right. Cox trots it in. Now he's back out between the circles to the left side into the hands of Noah Simpson. Simpson now looking for movement. Could be a 5-second call. They finally get it back to Jeff Williams. Down the lane. There's the dish. Wham! No look pass to Ellen Stearns, and Stearns finished with two hands. 25-22. Down the lane, Williams the other end. Won't go, but a whistle and a foul. Stearns came across the lane, but he changed the trajectory on that one. But he also got a lot of body when he did it. So to the line will be Xavier Williams.
Xavier with only 2 points in the game so far.
He's limping just a bit, too. He's taken a couple hard falls so far. Good rotation around the fingers. Lets it fly too hard. Bangs it back out to himself.
Massillon now 5 of 9 from the free throw line.
Steps away and retoes. Xavier on the year, about 69%. Good rotation again. Got this one, nothing but net. 25-23. Spartans with the lead and with the ball. Pressure being applied full court by Isaiah Lamb. Now to Braylon Gamblish. Down the lane, finish right hand counter. Wow. You talk about a bullet down the lane. That was Willie Foster. Back to the other end. Xavier Williams on the right wing. Xavier crossover. Right elbow down the lane. Double clutch off the rim. Won't go. And a foul appears to be on Jeff Williams. He had the mismatch and he took him in.
Yeah, he tried his best, but unfortunately threw the body into Xavier. So Xavier's going to shoot a couple more free throws.
27-23. Lima senior. Back in the lineup for senior will be Omari Addy. Is Coach Quincy, or Simpson, I should say, barking instructions to his kids. Shot by Williams on the way and good. Addy is back in. Jeff Williams is out. Gio will take a seat. And popping back in the lineup, Terrion Wells. 2:52 to go in the first half. Tigers can pull within 2. Second attempt, good. 27-25. Here comes the push by the Spartans. Omari Addy will flip it back out front. Willie Foster. Foster down the lane. Finish right hand. Good. There is no hesitation when he decides to drive. Man, 29-25. Pass to the right wing. In and out of the hands of Lamp. He runs it down, though. Crossover dribble, top of the key. Lamp to the left side. Xavier Williams, 3. Bangs it off the rim. Got knocked to the ground. The foul will be on Lima Senior. As Takorian Haithcox came out and smacked him.
That'll be his first, and 3 more free throws by Xavier Williams. So he's making a living at the line here in the second half of the second quarter.
These are the ones you like to get. Clock is stopped and put points on the board. First attempt on the way and good. 29-26.
It's up to 6 points now, all in this quarter.
Deep breath by Xavier. Bends the knees. Good rotation again and around the rim and down. He'll have one more. If he hits the net on this one, it'll be a 1-point Lima lead. Looks good, it is. Tigers claw back within 29-28. Clock at 2:21 to go in the first half. Here comes Omari Addy. To Foster, deep. Off the rim, no. Rebound ripped down by Terrion Wells. Back the other way. Corner pocket, Jada Stigpen powers his way down, puts it up, won't go. Got his own rebound, he's fouled.
That should be on Willie Foster, his first, team 5th. So more free throws for Massillon.
That last 3-point attempt, that was Willie who put it up. Yeah. Sean Foster's been a little quiet in this game.
Yeah, he's only got 5 points so far.
First attempt, Big Ben, rattled the rim, pops out. He'll have a chance to tie it up here.
Big Ben now 3 of 7 from the free throw line.
See if he can even that up to 50%. If he gets a nice stroke on number 2. And he missed it. Rebound ripped down by Willie Foster. Foster quickly head to Sean Foster. Corner 3 on the way. Does not look good. Rattles the rim. Won't count. Up the Heathcock. Got it. Put it up foul. 3 ball, I believe, was put up by Addy. He missed it, but boy, Heathcox, nobody bodied him. He flew down the lane, got aggressive, got it, and got fouled.
This will be Krikorian's first chance to score in this game.
Krikorian, the junior. Shot on the way. Looks hard. It is. Free throw line has not been the friend of Lima Senior today.
Yeah, they're only 1 of 5 now.
See if Heathcox can or Hitchcocks can break that streak. Good rotation. Looks hard again. No arc on it whatsoever. 29-28. Rebound comes down to Gamble. He flips it over to Isaiah Lamb. Lamb now with a handoff to Braylon. Xavier Williams, left side Thigpen. Thigpen marking up against Simpson. Now down low. Shot up, shot. Good, Geo Jackson. Nice cut down the left side. And a great finish. And Tigers up 30-29. Clock at 1:29. Addy looks down low. Got his man, puts it up, and got it. Deshaun Greer with the catch and the putback. And a nice dish there by Addy. Senior back on top, 31-30. Here come the Tigers. Jackson top of the key. Williams on the right side, or Braylon Gamble, I should say. It's a lob down low. They knock it away. Ball on the floor, and coming away with it is Deshaun Greer. Quickly up court into the hands of Addy. Addy now with a right-handed dribble between the circles. 56 on the clock. Addy top of the key. He wants a three from there. Off the rim won't go. Ball slapped around. Coming away with it, Thigpen. And Jadis flips it out to Gamble up the right sideline to Xavier Williams into the corner. Three in the air. Off the rim and no good for Isaiah Lamp. And the rebound comes down to Sean Foster. Foster left side. Addy down low. Got his man. Head fake. Put up and miss it. And quickly down court, Thigpen wide open, lays it up and in. Great pass by Geo Jackson, length of the court to Jadis Thigpen for the Massillon score. They're up 32-31. Foster now between the circles, Amari Addy. Addy working against Xavier Williams. Here's the handoff to Noah Simpson. Left side to Sean Foster. Left wing they go to Corian Haithcox. Foster, bang, ball away, shoots it up at about 20 and it won't go. Wow. We have one half in the books, and the Tigers are going to the locker room with a 1-point lead at 32-31. Brian Novak standing by. We'll have some halftime activities for you here this Sunday afternoon. Bob Jeffries working on the numbers, and of course before we send it back, let's go to Bob here. Your thoughts in the first half?
Well, back and forth just like we thought. Both teams had some pretty good runs, but Massillon hanging tough. And to tell you a little bit in Massillon's favor, Lima's taking shots, and they're looking a little rattled out there.
Shot selection, I agree on. Lima just coming down, first open three, shoot it.
Yeah.
Without working the ball whatsoever.
Yeah, they're just chucking it from way outside, whereas Massillon attack the basket.
Yeah, and I'll say Bob's stats will probably show a lot of what we just discussed here before we get back into the third quarter. We'll come back, obviously, have the quarter of action for you. We'll have stats. Bob will do it all after halftime with Brian Novak after this timeout.
As we send things back to Nutter Arena, Massillon up 1. Here's Dan and Bob.
Brian, both teams back out on the court, warming up here about the half minute away to put it off. We're rolling that third quarter. Stats, Bob Jeffries.
I'll give you a quick rundown here. The big stat is Lima senior. I mean, they're both team 3-point range. Wow. Massillon only 1-6. Neither team is shooting 3-point range, but Lima just chucking it. So, whereas both teams are from inside the arc. So, leading scorers, Lima, Willie Foster with 6, Tom Simpson with 6, Sean Foster with 5. Massillon being led by George Jackson with 11, Jadis Thigpen with 10, and Xavier Williams with 8. So, 1 point lead for Massillon. Here we second half.
Over the way from that lead. I step up forward. I'm senior. It's capable of this to be technical play. It'll something line up both teams. Foster, Addy, Noah Simpson, Sean Foster, and Stearns. For Lima Senior, Jackson, and Thigpen, Gamble, Williams. Coming hard. I'm in hands. Ass out trying to get Stearns, but Jackson. There's not working. Straight up. Simpson, Gamble, rebound. Back up. Tigers scored first. 4:31 here. Massillon on top. Early in the third, deep left side, and ball for Lima Senior. Rebound Gamble. That was no good by Simpson. Back to the right. Victor Williams deep. Down at 3. Tigers up 37 to 31. Back to the other end of Michael Dean. From Foster. Foster now into the hands of Adam. Deep three right side. That was by Willie Foster. Sitting across the rim, sits out to John. John drops steps up, taps it on his hands. And the big lane. Now he throws it over Williams. Spins to the lane. Head fake. Puts it up. There's the run for Lima Senior. Pass up court. Finished by Foster. Got it. Willie Foster off the glass for 57 to 33. Next, back to the fake. Fake. Up. Missed it. Here we go, Lima Senior. Line and finish up. Amari Abbey. It's the pass from Gordon. Finishes the different. Line needed back within 2. 37. 45. And the continues. As they land down low, down back. Oh my goodness.
One side of basket.
I'll get it to the goal. One is in the
Yeah, they can feel their heads forward. See that during the game.
No, he's straight neck looking at the bat.
They need scoreboards, so they like seconds left in the half in the quarter, and
the official over at the scores table, and it's back up 37-35. Massillon, but Lima Senior will inbound. They do go to Sean Foster. Foster on the run to right sideline. Now trots it across the timeline between the circles. Here's the 1 pounder out front. Gamble takes it away. Gamble off and running. Line finish left hand. He missed it. But a whistle and a foul will be on Lima Senior. Brandon Gamble to the line right, directly in front of us. Tigers are up 37-35 with 5:48 to go in the third.
The Willie Foster picking up the foul.
Left-handed shot by Gamble. Popped out. Pistol got everybody set. Now here's the one bouncer out to Braylon. One dribble, spins it around the fingertips on its way and good. 38-35 Tigers. Spartans over court with the ball. Amari Addy. Addy working against Isaiah Lamb. Addy crossover right to the left. Now runs it to the sideline in front of the Spartan bench. Goes to the corner pocket. Thought about the three. Won't take it into the lane. Skips it into the far corner pocket. Sean Foster off the rim. No good from three. A lot of banging down low. They're going to call a push on the Tigers. Maybe on Braylon Gamble. Coming in. That'll be Jeff Williams. The 5'5" sophomore. He has taken a seat to catch his breath. Noah Simpson. Inbounding, they do so easy. Put in for Willie Foster on the inbound. That puts the Spartans back within one at 38-37. Tigers back on the attack. 5:13 to go in the third. Big Ben with a right-handed dribble. Working against Sean Foster. Now the switch. Xavier Williams, three. Off the rim. Now he's down to sophomore. Gino Jackson takes it away and is fouled. Stearns gave it up to Amari Addy, and Gio reached in and just ripped it out of his hands.
Yeah, that looked like a football move there.
Man, 38-37. And Jackson at the line to increase the Massillon lead. On this way, and 39-37. Now the 40 mark possibly coming up, and a 3-point Massillon lead. Gio can knock it down with the left hand. Good spin on the way, count it. 40-37. Spartans on the attack quickly. Addy into the corner. Sean Foster for three. Short again. Rebound slapped out by Stearns. Out of bounds. It looks like it went off. Now the officials come in to correct the official under the bucket. Yes, it stays to the Spartans.
Once again, Lima shooting these threes, they just are not successful.
Not even close. Side of the rim, across the rim. Foster looking for the inbound. He does so. Not to Addy. Down low. Putting it up right hand and missing it. Stearns gets it back. Rebound. Put back. Got it. 40-39. Lima Senior back within one. Here come the Tigers again. Gamble out by half court to Xavier Williams. Xavier wants some movement on the offense. One bouncer on the wing to Jackson. Gio to Xavier. Fadeaway, 10-footer. It's going to be an air ball off the baseline right side. Stopping it out of bounds, but getting it back. Jay to Stigpen. Pulls it up. Got it. And a timeout is called. 42-39 Massillon. Back after this timeout.
Amison Dental in Canton is proud to sponsor high school postseason basketball. From routine cleanings to complete smile makeovers, their friendly team delivers modern dental care with a gentle touch. And here's something to really smile about. Mention you heard this Amison Dental ad and receive a free take-home teeth whitening kit. An $80 value, absolutely free. A brighter smile just for listening. Call Amison Dental, 330-452-2255. Amison Dental. Healthy, confident, smiling.
Hey, Canton, it's Matt Fantone. And if you haven't stopped by the new Tremont Coffee at the Lake Cable Shopping Center, what are you waiting for? That fresh roasted coffee or handcrafted espresso drink is the perfect start to your day, or the pick-me-up you need at any time. Whether it's a rich roast, a smooth latte, or one of their delicious pastries, Tremont Coffee brings the local flavor. Stop in today. Tremont Coffee at Lake Cable. Cozy vibes, great coffee, and friendly faces right in your neighborhood. Visit TremontCoffee.com for hours and more.
We are back at Wright State University. Bob Jeffries, Dan Belford, Dale Lamb on site with us. Brian Novak, our producer, back at Studio C, Market Avenue South. Tigers up 42-39. And off the timeout, here comes Lima Senior, inbounding Jeff Williams into the hands of Amari Addy. Addy looking for the pick from Stearns. He gets it. There's the roll, but no opening. Good job by Jackson to pick him up. Jeff Williams, right sideline. 5-5 spark plug, backs it out to the scores. Now the crossover, behind the back of the dribble, line lane finish. Good! What a move! He went in amongst the trees and just finished with the right hand. Wow! 42-41. Tigers with the lead in the ball. Back out to Xavier Williams. Has it tapped away, gets it back door. Wham and Gamble had it pinned on the backboard of the whistle in the foul. And Stearns can't believe that one.
That's going to be his third foul.
Good aggressive move by Braylon. I think I might agree with Mr. Stearns on that one. He's still talking to the official. But Braylon at the line. Shot on the way and got it.
Gamble up to 5 points now.
In a 43-41 Tiger lead. Braylon had one more. Trying to tack it up to 44. 3:42 left in the third. One bouncer out to Braylon. On the way and good. 6 in the game for Gamble. And Massillon up 44-41. Here comes Sean Foster with the ball across the timeline to Addy. Amari now is going to hand it back to Jeff Williams. Williams crossover to the left hand, to the left side to Foster. Gamble comes out on him. Williams now down the lane again, in trouble. Kicks it on a one bouncer out to Addy, who recovers it and walks it out between the circles. Addy now top of the key. Crossover, backdoor, all alone, put it up, got it. Nice pass and a great finish by Deshaun Greer. 44-43. Spartans trim it to 1. Xavier Williams back door. Now he gets it back on the left wing. Stop pop wants the 3. Nothing there. Now Williams into the corner to Braylon Gamble. Gamble back to Thigpen for 3. Around the rim, no. Rebound slapped up the lane. Coming away with it. It appears Sean Foster had it, but he might have been the last one to touch it. And the Tigers will inbound with that 1-point lead, 2:46. Far sideline in front of the Tigers bench to Gamble the trigger. Braylon now inbounds to Gio. Gio snaps it back out. Xavier Williams 35 feet straight away. Puts it on the floor with the right hand. Foster comes out to challenge. Behind the back, right to the left. Left elbow extended to Gamble. Gamble wants to cross over on Foster in the switch. Now he takes him left side to the left side to Xavier Williams. Williams to Jackson. Gio in trouble to Xavier for 3. Good. 47-43 Tigers. Williams the other end. Gets it back on the wing. He's going to jack the 3 himself and nails it. Boy, they backed off, said let the little guy shoot, and he made him pay.
The sophomore is really showing up here.
47-46. Tigers Gamble down the lane. Runner won't go. Offensive foul.
Yeah, and he's down.
He's not getting up too quick. That was Amari Addy who took the hit.
That was great defense by him. He was definitely set there.
Yeah.
Anticipating the penetration, but boy, he paid for it.
He paid mightily.
Yeah, they're going to have him come out.
Yeah. He's coming out. Simpson back in, I think. Yeah, Noah Simpson. And Lima will inbound. Length of the court here. Scott Greer into Jeff Williams. Williams runs it up with the right hand. 47-46 Massillon. Minute 48 to go here in the third. They're in the weave out front. Taken away by Williams. Xavier, line, lane, finish right here. Got it. 49-46. Tigers up by 3. Williams looks for the backdoor cut. Thigpen comes up with it. No look. Williams puts it up. Wham! 51-46. Senior at the other end. Sean Foster in trouble. Sean Foster down low. Kicks it out right side. Simpson. Foul line. Simpson lane. Puts it up. Foul on the way to the bucket.
I think that'll be on Thigpen his second. But, man, what a slam by Xavier Williams.
Man.
Wow. He is having a quarter, too. He's at 18 with a game, but 10 in this quarter.
And Tigers with a 51-46 lead. Minute 14 left in the game. Well, that was a great setup by Jadis Thigpen, too. The no-look pass.
Oh, yeah.
They hit Xavier Williams in stride. Gio Jackson to take a breather. Back in the lineup will be Terrion Wells. And Terrion will trigger the inbound to the left of his own bucket. Now they switch off, and Braylon. Gamble? No, they're going to say ball goes to Lima. That's right. Here we go. Inbound, high pass inbounds, almost taken away by Thigpen. Down the lane, finishing Simpson. Air ball off the right side from 5 feet. Now the little fellow down low is Jeff Williams. He's in trouble. And a timeout called by Lima Senior, and a good timeout. We'll step away for this timeout.
Honey, look at this kitchen. It's perfect.
Yeah, but what about the schools and the price?
At DeHoff Realtors, they know finding the right home isn't easy. That's why their experienced team helps people like you every step of the way. So you don't just buy a house, you find home.
This is it.
Thanks to DeHoff, we found our forever home.
DeHoff Realtors. Visit DeHoff.com today or call 330-499-8153.
Welcome back to Wright State University, live on 1480 WHBC, WHBC.com. Bob Jeffers, Dan Belford. Pleasure to work for you this afternoon. Tigers hanging on to a 51-46 lead here with 1:04 to go in the third. Spartans will inbound. Deep three, Simpson. Bangs it off the rim. High above the rim for the rebound to be Terrion Wells. Wells to Gamble, back to Terrion. Terrion, stop, pop, 15-footer, good! 53-46. Tigers with a 7-point lead. Back to the other end is Willie Foster to Sean Foster. Sean to Willie. Willie will pop the three right side. Off the rim, no rebound, put up, and no good by Simpson. Ball on the floor. Jeff Williams has it. And another timeout called, or a foul? A foul. Well, to emphasize what you're saying, Bob, on the threes, they're wide open threes, and they can't even come close in this game for Lima Senior.
I got him 1 for 8 in threes this quarter. That gives him 3 for 25.
Wow. Inbounded pass will come to the big kid, Ellen Stearns. Stearns hands it off in the corner to Willie, or take it back to Addy. Addy now back into the corner. Sean Foster, three-point attempt blocked by Williams. Ball controlled by Garner. He gets it back over to Terrion Wells. Now Garner on the left wing, snaps it back out between the circles to Isaiah Lamp. Xavier Williams drive down low, puts it up. Glass won't go, and rebound comes down to Stearns. Stearns ahead to Addy to the left side. Head fake by Foster. Three on the way. Too short, and the rebound put up and put no good. At the buzzer by Jeff Williams. But three are in the books. Tigers are up 53-46. Fourth and final after this timeout.
When it comes to protecting your business, trust the team that's been doing it right since 1988. Advanced Industrial Roofing in Massillon delivers professional industrial and commercial roofing and architectural sheet metal services you can count on. Fred Horner and his crew are proud supporters of the Massillon Tigers. From Advanced Industrial Roofing in Massillon, go Tigers. Looking for a meal that really satisfies? Head to Cameo Grill, home of the legendary 1-pound Cameo Burger. We're talking big flavor, cooked just right, and built to handle even the biggest appetite. Start your day with the famous breakfast specials, like the crowd favorite German fries. Crispy, hearty, and packed with flavor. And if seafood's calling your name, don't miss the shrimp basket. 21 perfectly deep-fried shrimp, golden and delicious. Cameo Grill in Massillon. Come hungry, leave happy.
Well, buckle up. Fourth and final quarter. Winner of this game is still dancing, and they're heading to Dayton for a noon tip-off tomorrow. Lima Senior fans on their feet. The Tiger fans match them. 53-46, Tigers. And they will inbound here to start the fourth and final quarter. Gio tosses it in the backcourt. It will hand it off, or gamble, I should say, to Xavier Williams, who gets it to Braylon. Braylon now, with Jeff Williams out on him. Pulls up the dribble, goes sideline with the pass to Isaiah Lamp. Lamp flips it back out to Xavier Williams, and Xavier now backs it out with the right hand with Willie Foster on him. Gamble working the young guy, far side. Now Garner open for three. Good! Right corner pocket, and he nails it. 56-46, 10-point Tiger lead. Sean Foster, left side crossover. Foster in the lane. Back to Willie on the right side for three, air ball. McCurney, or should say Stearns, saves it inbounds. The other end, Xavier Williams. Nothing there. Runs it back out front. Willie Foster takes it away. Line lane. Wham! Turned his head. Foster came in from behind and took it. He ran it three-quarter length of the court uncontested. 56-48. Tigers inbound with that lead. Isaiah Lamp quickly up court. Gets it into the hands of Terrion Wells. Terrion takes it the distance down low. And do we have an offense or a block?
It's offensive.
Offense on Terrion Wells. He ran right up the front of Amari Addy. Didn't Addy take the last one too?
Yeah, he's taking a beating out there.
Man. Big turnover for the Tigers. And Lima Senior will inbound down by 8 points. 56-48. Willie Foster Picked by Stearns. Foster takes it right side of the lane, finishes with the right hand. 56-50. Lead trimmed to 6. Inbounded ball. Comes to Wells. Wells travel. Tried to dribble through the sideline press. And Josh Hose way out by the scorer's table. He complained he just got teed up. Braylon Gamble working the official too, or he's going to get teed up.
Yeah, they thought there was a foul over there, a little bit of a push, and emotions are running high here.
Yeah, they are. We got a lot of emotions going on for another 6 minutes and 29 seconds. At the line, Sean Foster puts it up and got it. 56-51. If they change the clock. And they haven't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they just put it up there.
Next attempt for Foster. Good rotation. Rattled the rim on that one, got it to go.
So 2 points and a possession here. This could be a 4-point swing for Lima.
Yeah, all of a sudden that 10-point Tiger lead is 4 points at 56-52. Out at half court, Jeff Williams will inbounds. He does so with the one bouncer left sideline to Addy. Addy wants some movement out front. He waves over Willie Foster to the right wing. Willie with the drive. Willie down the lane. Willie had it knocked out of his hands. Ball on the floor. Foster got it back. Right into the hands, though, of Isaiah Lamb. Down the lane. Out of control. Geo Jackson. Did he walk or get fouled?
They called the foul.
Boy, very fortunate because Geo had no idea what he was going to do with the ball, and they didn't blow the whistle.
Yeah, there's a variety of guys that could have called that one on.
Yeah. But Jackson goes to the line. A chance to get the Massillon lead back up by a couple. 6:10 remains in the game. Shot by Jackson, good. 57-52.
He's up to 16 points now. 4-4 from the free throw line.
Second attempt for Gio. Nothing but net. 58-52. Tigers push it back to 6. Inbounded ball taken away by Thigpen. Jadis gets it back. Jadis, foul line. Jadis reaching in from behind. Jeff Williams got the foul.
No, they actually called that on Willie Foster.
Oh.
I think that's going to be his 4th.
Stepping in was Williams to tip it away. I thought that's who they called it on.
Yeah.
Foster went for the ball after the tip. There's where the contact took place.
Yeah, that's his 4th.
Gamble will flip it in. He does so out front to Isaiah Lamb. Left side, Xavier Williams down the lane. Reverse layup, missed it. Rebound tapped up by Gamble. Tapped up again, won't go, and he's fouled. Great aggressive play by Braylon Gamble. 58-52 Massillon. Trying to push that lead back up to 8. See if Braylon knocks down a pair.
I think that one's going to be on Addy. That's his 3rd foul.
Gamble got it.
Well, for all the free throw woes we talked about with Massillon, they've only missed 1 free throw in the second half. They've been ice.
Fantastic. It doesn't get bigger than this stage. You've got free points with the stop clock. The clock stop, man, take advantage. And as Bob mentioned, the Tigers are. Second attempt for Gamble. Looks a little hard. It is. It's Sean Foster with the easy rebound. 59-52 Tigers. Here come the Spartans. Foster, that's Sean. Out to Foster. That is Willie. Willie back to Sean. Sean, head fake to Willie, right side 3. Across the rim, won't go. Gamble a rebound. And Braylon hands it off to Xavier Williams, who flips it back over to Braylon Gamble, who walks it across the timeline. 5:28 remaining in the game. Gamble to the left side. Ball tipped out of bounds by Willie Foster. So Gamble will inbound right in front of the Tigers bench. Far side of the court. Looking for help. He does so. Thigpen comes to the rescue up the sideline left. Jadis down the lane. Jadis out of control. Puts up the runner, though, and got it. Tigers up 61-52. Back to the other end. Reverse layup by Addy. No good. Rebound tapped out into the corner. And Tigers get it. Jackson now puts it up. Left hand is fouled. Came flying off the baseline. You got your choice there. Either Amari Addy or Noah Simpson.
I think it's going to be Addy's fourth. So 2 more free throws for Giorgio.
61-52. And the Tigers can get back that 10-point lead and push it to 11 if Gio knocks down a pair. Shot on the way. Too hard. He'll have another one. Walks away. He'll reach over the line. Official, one bouncer out to him. And Jackson with the second attempt. He got it. 62-52. Tigers on top. Here come the Spartans. Sean Foster across the timeline. Gamble comes out on him. And a timeout is called. Tigers up by 10 with 4:52 left in the game. We're back after this timeout.
Orthopedic pain doesn't wait, so why should you? Hi, it's JT for Ortho United. Ortho United offers online scheduling for office visits, often with same-day appointments available. Visit orthounitedohio.com. Follow the prompts to schedule with an orthopedic expert. And for those orthopedic conditions that need immediate attention, visit Ortho United's Express Care Walk-In Clinic. Express Care hours are Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, Saturdays 9 to 1. Learn more at orthounitedohio.com.
The Great Lakes Advisor Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, helps individuals and families bring clarity and confidence to their financial lives. Ameriprise Private Wealth Advisor Jason Clemens and Ameriprise Financial Advisor Brian Lake focus on long-term relationships. Call Great Lakes Advisor Group today at 330-493-0063 to schedule your complimentary initial consultation. That's 330-493-0063.
Tigers have 4 minutes and 52 seconds to bring this home. They make the trip to Dayton tomorrow. To the University of Dayton Flyers for the D2 Championship. There's unfinished business here yet today. 62-52. Tigers on top. Lima Sr. on offense. Jeff Williams, left side. Fakes the pass over to Willie Foster. Now Addy down the lane, runner from 5, Glass Snow and Gio Jackson the rebound. Jackson ahead to Lamb. Isaiah now working against Jeff Williams, and Jeff Williams reaches in for the foul. A little bumping going on there. A little shove by Jeff Williams, and the officials, good job. They step in right away.
This might be his 5th foul. No, it's going to be number 4.
He's aggressive. Boy, he doesn't back down to anybody. 5'5" sophomore, but at the line, shot up and shot good. Isaiah Lamb.
That's his first point of the game, but he's got 4 rebounds and an assist and tough defense tonight.
Second attempt coming up for Isaiah. He got it. 64-52 Tigers. Lamp will take a breather. Back in the game, Terry on Wells. And here comes Lima Sr. with a lot of work in front of them. The Tigers will have a lot to say how they finish this game. Sean Foster, one bouncer out to Williams between the circles. Williams, a one bouncer, take it away. Jadis Thigpen, line, lane, and fouled by Jeff Williams.
That'll be number 5. Just seems like Lima, they don't take care of the ball.
No, they don't.
That was a very lackadaisical pass. And, I mean, you're playing for a trip to the state final. And you got to be a little sharper than that. Massillon's taking advantage of these
Boy,
mistakes.
aren't they, though? And it's been a pretty good second half of foul shooting for the Massillon Tigers. Shada Thigpen at the line. He's going to shoot 2. First one is on the way and good.
So Massillon in a 9-0 run right now.
The lead is up to 65-52. Well, we got Lima senior people leaving on the other side.
They are.
With 4:13 left. Second attempt a little bit short. Ball is alive, though, out to the sideline into the hands of Addy. Addy, double team. Quickly back to Sean Foster. Into the corner. Simpson 3. Hits behind the backboard. Sean Foster saying it got tipped. And so is Coach Simpson.
Well, that shot was so bad. I hope it was tipped because he missed the backboard.
Oh, it was terrible, yeah.
It was behind the backboard.
So the ball will stay inbound to the Tigers. And Bob's right. That was a 3-point for the corner. It had no prayer whatsoever.
Lima is now 3 of 29 from 3-point range.
Here comes Xavier Williams working against Addy across the timeline. Clock's down to 3:53. Tigers 65-52. Down the lane, Gamble, left-hander, Glass, got it! And he was fouled.
Massillon is feeling it.
They are not far away from pushing this lead to 20. And Gamble can bring him 1 point closer in doing that.
Now Willie Foster is fouled out.
In the lineup for Lima senior, Takorian Haithcox. And Braylon Gamble for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Here's the end one attempt coming up. Shot on the way. Around the rim, goes down.
He's up to 10.
3:45 remaining. 68-52 Tigers. Sean Foster tapped out of his hand down the lane. Had it partially blocked, but he finishes. So who's going to get this one on the five? Gamble was there. Gio was there. Jada Thigpen was there.
I think they gave it to Gamble.
All right.
His third.
So Foster with an and one opportunity. With 3:39 remaining in the game. Thigpen checks out. Xavier Williams back in. Shot by Foster, good. 68-55. Here come the Tigers with the ball in the lead. Gamble taking it length of the court. Shove from behind and no call. Wow, Foster comes up with it. Sean at the other end to the left side. Addy for 3. Across the rim, won't go. Rebound put up. Blocked by Gio Jackson. Takorian Haithcox thought he was home free, and Jackson with that length just reached over top and swatted it. But it will stay in bounds to Lima Senior. 3:22 left in the game. Addy runs it out front. Addy now sees an opening down the lane, puts it up left hand, got it. And he was fouled. Clock stops, a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
And Xavier Williams, his third.
68-57.
So Lima can cut it to 10 here. So
a moment ago, I'm talking about the Tigers could push it to 20.
Right.
And as Bob mentioned, this could be back to a 10-point lead. Amari Addy, line left. Shot on the way and good. 68-58 Massillon. Full court pressure. They break it. Up court in a hurry to Isaiah Lamp across the timeline to Xavier Williams. Williams to the left corner pocket. To Gio Jackson back to Xavier. Xavier flips it over to Isaiah Lamp. Lamp now, stutter step of the dribble, through the legs of the dribble, right to the left hand. Left elbow pass to Jackson. Jackson, backdoor cut to Xavier Williams, went off the foot of Haithcox.
So Massillon looking to run a little clock now. Take their time on these possessions. They still got the 10-point lead.
With 2:54 remaining. Pass inbounds. Stearns stepped in and got a hand on it. Manning up Jackson, but it'll stay inbounds to the Tigers. Far side of the court, Braylon Gamble. Gamble looking for help. Gets it down low. Into the hands of Terrion Wells, but someone reaching in there. Was it Stearns?
That'll be on Foster.
Foster got it, all right.
This is number 5, so free throws the rest of the way for Massillon.
2:51 left in the game. And at the line, Carrion Wells, the 6'1 sophomore, looking to push the lead to 12 if he can. Knocks down the first one. Looking forward to Bob's stats at the end of the game because the second half of the charity stripe has been wonderful for the Tigers.
Yeah, they've done much, much better.
69-58. Second attempt, up a little short on this one. Rebound, Rockets out to Addy. Addy on the fly, down the lane, puts it up with the left hand, and trailing him the whole way was Wells. He'll pick up the foul.
That should be Massillon's 5th. So he's going to be shooting anyway.
Yeah.
So both teams are going to be in the bonus the rest of the way.
Down to 2:46. 69-58 Massillon. Chance here for Lima to cut it to 9. Shot up and good. 69-59. Big Ben back in. Carrion Wells will take a breather. He's played some nice quality minutes today. And at the line, Amari Addy with the second attempt. Official, one bouncer out to him. Addy puts it up and good. 69-60. 2:46 remains. Gamble against full court press. Gets it inbounds. The timeout called. It is. Timeout by Massillon. Back after this timeout.
First impressions don't start at the handshake. They start with what your team is wearing. At Liberty Screen Printing and Embroidery in Massillon, they can help your business look as professional as it performs. From polished golf shirts and sharp button-downs to branded apparel your staff actually wants to wear, Liberty makes it easy to outfit your entire team. Call today for a free consultation. 234-249-0290. And remember, if it ain't Liberty, it's just laundry.
69-60. Massillon on top with 2:46 remaining. Just a handful of minutes away from going to Dayton tomorrow. Here come the Tigers back out to the court. Xavier Williams, Isaiah Lamp, Jadis Thigpen, Braylon Gamble. Who did I miss here? Full court pressure being applied by the Spartans. They get it inbound to Jadis. He breaks the pressure but taken away. Foster for 3. Halfway down and out. And the Tigers, did they come away with the rebound? Well, they got it to Sean Foster. Man, that was the best looking shot he's had all day.
And he missed it.
And he still missed it.
They're 3 of 30 now from three-point range.
Gamble inbounds to Thigpen, up the sideline to Williams, all alone at the other end. Head fake, put up, and got it for Isaiah Lamp. Massillon beats the presser up 71-60. Back to the other end, Haithcock. Sean Foster 30 feet straight away. Sean has it tapped out of his hands, but reaching in for the foul will be Isaiah Lamp.
So it'll be free throws now. Foster's 3 of 3 from the free throw line in this quarter, but he only has 10 points in the game, well below his 21-point average.
He's coming off that regional championship game at 25. Shot up, shot good. What was with the horn?
Yeah, and he ended up missing that.
Right before he shot it.
Well, if you could blame the scoreboard operator for that.
I guess. My goodness, 2:20 left. Chance again to trim it to 10. Foster steps away, retoes the line. Shot on the way and good. Oh, that's somebody in the stands. Which usually that's not allowed. Anyway, Braylon Gamble breaks the press. Here comes Braylon down the lane. Right hand glass won't go. The rebound comes down to Haithcox. Ahead to Simpson. Simpson lays it up right hand and got it. Rolled around the rim and fell. 71-63, all alone the other end. Jackson missed the jam. Sean Foster will jack the 3. Missed another one. And the rebound comes down to Xavier Williams. Double team. Ahead to Lamp. 1:45 remaining. 71-63. Massillon on top. And a whistle and a foul as Lamp is trapped on the sideline.
He'll be on Foster, his second. Some more free throws for Massillon. Isaiah's got 4 points in this quarter.
Minute 43 left. At the line, Isaiah Lamp trying to push the lead back up to 10. Got it. Lamp walks away, retoes it. Back in the lineup will be Stearns. Checking out will be Arthur Griffin. And the one bouncer out to Isaiah Lamp. Good rotation. Misses this one. Keeping it alive, though, Jadis Thigpen. And the ball stays in bounds to the Tigers.
That's better than making a free throw tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Clock. Only 1:41 left.
Gamble to toss it in, 72-63 Tigers. Xavier Williams tries to throw it off Sean Foster. He just caught it and going to the other end. Finishes left hand off the glass. He missed it. Gamble another rebound and fouled trying to come out of the pack.
It's rebound number 7 for Braylon. He's been a beast on the boards today.
Well, I'll tell you, when Sean Foster, when you can't hit anything. And that was a layup off the left side. Three ball has been dismal for him today. And now Braylon Gamble for the Tigers. Shot up, shot good. 73-63. Here comes the second attempt for Braylon. Off the side of the rim on this. Rebound to Addy and Amari with the push. Gamble on him. Amari on the right wing. Double team. Floater from 10. Glass rim, no. Rebound slapped around into the corner. Step back three. Sean Foster. Air ball. Rebound on the floor. Comes away to Xavier Williams. Xavier, line lane. Will put it up with the right hand off the left side and count it. 75-63 Tigers. At the other end, that had to be a travel. It was. Into the hands of Addy, got in midair, didn't know what to do, and turned it over. And it's all over but the shouting here for the Tigers. Minute 3 remaining.
I'll tell you, Xavier wanted a dunk on that.
In the worst way.
His timing was thrown off by the defender. Otherwise, it was going to be another epic two-handed slam.
Gamble tosses it in to Lamp. Back to Braylon on the fly with a left-handed dribble across the timeline. Flips it into the corner. Now down low. Jadis Thigpen. Head fake. And climbing on his back for the foul was Arthur Griffin.
That was almost comical. I mean, Jadis with the pump fake, and then next thing you know, he's got somebody like going for a piggyback ride.
He got the foul call against him, and he just smiled when finally when Griffin climbed off his back. Now Jadis at the line, looking to add to the lead with 53.4 remaining. Rattles the rim and pops out. Still 75-63 Tigers. And they are emptying the bench for Lima Senior. And the Tiger fans, Braylon Gamble holding up one finger like one more to go.
This will be the first trip to state since 1937.
Think about that. Wow.
The ghost of Paul Brown will be in Dayton tomorrow.
How about that? I think he will. Got everybody in here. Jadis gets the ball bounced out to him. Rolls it around the fingertips on the way, and no good. Rattles the rim, pops out. Here comes Lima Senior. 50 seconds to go. Down the lane with a runner with the left hand, will not go. Shot put up and blocked from behind. Let's see who put that up. Isaiah Howell missed the shot, sophomore. And the rebound, I believe, was Azad Burton, and he missed it, but he had his shot blocked. Checking out of the lineup, Xavier Williams. So a nice round of applause from the Massillon faithful, and he should be. Left corner three. Even the bench can't hit a three. And that was put up by Isaiah Howe. Coming back to the other direction. Braylon Gamble out front. 32 seconds remaining. Tigers are just going to run out the clock. Down to 25. Up 75-63. Well, the defense is coming out by the bench, and they're just kind of watching Braylon Gamble dribble it. The Geo Jackson. They flip it over on the right side from Massillon to Demarion Day. Demarion has it. Dribbling on the sidelines. I'll tell you what, Massillon, keep the boogie shoes on. You are dancing to Dayton. Tip-off high noon tomorrow at the University of Dayton. Bob Jeffries, yours truly, Dan Belford, and of course, 14 WHBC, 1480 WHBC will be there. Bob is wrapping up the numbers. We will come back and wrap things up after this timeout.
And get the final numbers on Massillon's win over Lima. Guys.
Well, hopefully Josh Hose has survived with the congratulation hits he's taken after the game with hugs and everything else. Hey, congrats, man. I mean, like I said at the end of the game, I'd say keep the boogie shoes on because you're dancing to Dayton. This may sound oversimplified. You go in and won at halftime, but it just felt like you had a little momentum going in the locker room. What was the feeling when you guys went in?
This group has impressed me all year. They don't get high or low. They just play. So they're in there kind of talking, relaxed. You know, we talked about just keep rebounding the ball, defending the three-point line, and then taking care of the basketball. And they did those things. You know, we knew it was going to be a track meet.
Yeah.
And they did a great job on Foster. They couldn't hear us, so it was all on them. I felt terrible about the technical. I just was trying to get a timeout.
You're an emotional guy.
Yeah,
that's all you
I know.
are.
And so, I mean, he's human. But I'm proud of them. I mean, they just stuck together, and I didn't know if we'd wear them down the way we have other teams. And all of a sudden, holy heck, we're up, 12, 15 points. So
it was amazing.
Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable, though, until it was out.
You mentioned defending the three-pointer, and it's something I saw on a text someone sent me. 9% is what they shot from three-point land. And that's got to be just a treasure for you guys defensively.
Some of that's just luck. I'd like to say it's all defense. Sometimes guys make shots and miss shots. But, we really wanted to contest out there without fouling. We went up to Akron and practiced in the jar on Thursday. I think that helped.
Sure.
Just to kind of get, we did shoot it better than I thought we would, but it was the night tonight. I mean, they hit some shots. That's a different game. And that's how basketball is.
Yeah, it is. Free throw shooting. It's been an Achilles at times on the year. It's hard to say that when you only lose one game on the year, but second half, you guys were just stripping the court.
Man, were we really 27-42?
Yeah.
Oh. The second half, we made some down the stretch there. I knew both teams were going to struggle in a different setting, the background and all that in the moment. But
sure.
I don't know. I kept telling them, just give us one. When they missed the first one, just give us one here. And they took over and they'd give us hey, I got you, coach. So, yeah, it was amazing.
I saw Braylon Gamble, a couple kids pointing to the fans, one more game.
Yeah.
What a historic run you guys have had. Now you switch venues again. Just same mantra when you go in, just everything you did the night before going over to Dayton tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll process this and enjoy this for a couple of minutes. Coaches have been working on the scout all week for North Ridgeville or North Royalton or Westville North. So they got some stuff in place for that. It's just it's going to be a big opportunity to go in there, and that's what we wanted to do. We talked about it like, hey, let's get there and let things happen where they may. So it doesn't get easier. Reigning D2 champs. But with this group, I'll take them against anybody.
You got it. You got it.
Love them to death.
Well, I'll let you one more question. I'll let you get out of here. Any moment in the game you thought was flipping things in your favor? Anything stand out in the game that you could say that?
I think when we finally after the first couple minutes, when we stopped standing around and playing ISO ball, started getting some movement and attacking the rim.
Yeah.
I think we were watching some highlights, and I said they're a highlight reel team. They make some big plays. We can't get it in all. And so when we started attacking the rim and ball faking, we're pretty athletic too.
Yes, you are.
And so I think our guys attacking the rim and getting in foul trouble, and that was the difference in the game. like to make more of those foul shots. But I think once they got in their head, we can attack these guys and we start punching, instead of just taking counter punches. I think that was the difference.
Fantastic. Hey, we'll see you early over Dayton tomorrow. How's that sound?
Good. Love to hear
Coach,
that.
Get a good night's sleep, man.
Thanks so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you got to give the headset back, man. You can't keep that. All right, we'll give it to you after tomorrow's game. All right, Bob Jeffries. Thank you to Josh Host for spending some minutes with us here. Bob, let's get into those numbers, my friend.
All right, I'll start with team stats from Lima. 9 of 33 from three-point range. Now, they were 26 of 72 from the field for the game, but only 9% shooting.
Wow.
I mean, that they could not hit anything, and that just was their death knell right there. The great Massillon defense, I mean, they had some good shots, but Massillon had a hand in their face a lot too. So yeah, only 9%. They missed 30 three-point shots. They were 8 of 14 from the free throw line, so only 57% there, but only 63 points in the game for a team that normally scores around 80 now. Their quarter scoring, they had 17 in the first when they actually had a lead over Massillon, 17-11, but only 14 in the second quarter as opposed to Massillon's 21. So Massillon had that lead going the second half, but then they only had 15 and then 17 points in the third and fourth quarter when Massillon was in the 20s for both of those. So they committed 24 fouls and they had 15 turnovers. Massillon, though, they didn't shoot the ball great from three-point range, but they only took 12 of them. So they were 4 of 12 from three-point range, but they were over 50% from the field, 22 of 43. And from the free throw line, now they shot 42 free throws, but they managed to make 27 of them. So they hit 64%, but really it was in the second half. They hit those key ones that got them that big lead. So 75 points for them. They committed 20 fouls, and they had 11 turnovers. Individually for Lima, they were led by Willie Foster. He finished the game with 14 points. He had 2 steals and 1 rebound. The big man, Ellen Stearns, he finished with 12 points. He also had 8 rebounds. They had Sean Foster with 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals, and 3 assists. Amari Addy finished with 9 points. Noah Simpson with 8. Jeff Williams, the third, finished with 5. Deshard Bree finished with 4. For the Massillon Tigers, their leading scorer was Xavier Williams. 20 points in the game, 6 of 16 from the field, 2 of 7 from the three-point range, but 6 of 7 from the three-point line. He also had 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. A good all-around game for him. Gio Jackson, boy, he shot the ball really well. 6 of 7 from the field, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He had 18 points. Also had 3 rebounds and a steal and an assist. Jada Stigpen, he finished with 15 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Braylon Gamble, 11 points. He had 3 steals, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. Isaiah Lampwood finished with 5 points, but he had 4 rebounds and a steal and an assist. Terrian Wells, he finished with 3 points, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. And Marcus Gardner, the big man, got on the board with a big 3-point shot by him. So the winner, the Massillon, will face Westerville North tomorrow at noon at UD Arena. It'll be Massillon's first trip to the state finals since 1937 when a Mr. Paul Brown was.
And he went on to do other things.
Okay. Yeah, he was known for another sport too, but he coached basketball also back then. So
hey, if you're staying home, drive by the stadium, give that statue a little rub for good luck,
right,
and see if the Tigers can't bring this home tomorrow. So Bob and I and Dale, and of course Brian back in the studio. We'll be out at Dayton tomorrow. We'll get there plenty early, but we'll probably go pregame about 11:50. Tip-off is high noon at the University of Dayton. So looking forward to that. Just talked to Tim Street from the OHSAA. He's glad we're here. We're glad to be there tomorrow. And thank you for the hospitality, everyone here at Wright State University today for this game. Final score again there, Robert?
It was 75 Massillon, 63 for Lima. 12-point victory for Massillon.
Big win for the Tigers. As I said, the boogie shoes are on. They're going to dance all the way to Dayton tomorrow. And we are looking forward to having you locked in to 1480 WHBC and WHBC.com. So for Brian Novak, our producer, best in the business back in Studio C, Dale Lamb, our engineer on site, and of course Bob Jeffries, I'm Dan Belford. Final score again from Wright State, 75-63 Tigers a winner. We'll see you tomorrow at Dayton. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Thanks for listening to High School Basketball on 1480 WHBC Sports, brought to you by Ample Storage, Friends and Family Credit Union, and Bell Stores.
1480. News Talk 1480 WHBC. In Canton, Ohio.